Hello, sweet friends. Hello, Spirit Junkie community, Soul on Fire tribe, and the rest of you who are going to be watching this at some point in time. I welcome you. My name is Heather Blankenship, and if you don't know me already, I am a transformational life coach and spiritual alchemist. I host women's retreats that are very powerful and transformative called Soul on Fire retreats. And I do very deep transformational one-on-one coaching with people who are really ready to rise up in their lives, who are feeling the call to awaken. So that's just a little bit about me in case you don't know me and you happen to be watching this video. And the reason why I am creating this video today is because I felt like it was important. I just put a short message on Facebook a few hours ago and said, asked if anyone else had been feeling that they had just been going through the eye of a storm and they're coming out the other side, the inner storm. And I shared that because I wanted to get a pulse and see what everyone else was feeling, if they were feeling it as well. And I had a pretty good idea already, and instantly my intuition was affirmed because a lot of people wrote back saying, yes, they're feeling it too. It's been really intense. Some of the people are still going through it. And so I just felt called to create this video in hopes of supporting you and inspiring you with whatever it is that you might be going through yourself. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what has been happening for me these past couple of weeks. And it seems like it really started about a month ago. So the weekend of the 20th, 22nd in May, I was actually hosting my second annual Soul on Fire retreat for women. It was an amazing weekend. It was the full moon. People went really deep. There was big breakthroughs. There was soul connection. There was inspiration. There was healing. And I just feel so charged when I lead these transformational group weekends. So I was feeling amazing. I was feeling connected. And I left there and was getting ready to then the next weekend go to New York City. And that was an amazing weekend. I had just an incredible time connecting to a community of like-minded people who are here to be of service in some way and bring principles of spirituality, bring principles of light and love to the world in whatever form that takes for them in their lives. And we were being guided by one of my spiritual teachers and mentors, Gabrielle Bernstein. And it was an awesome weekend. And Spirit Junkies, if you're watching this, I love you all so much. And that was just so incredible to just be in your presence and to feel all of you and to witness your stories and to see the breakthrough and the transformation that so many of you went through that weekend. I was deeply humbled. I was deeply honored. I was deeply touched. And I love you all so much. And so I left this weekend just feeling affirmed, feeling a sense of belonging, feeling this beautiful tribe, feeling like, I'm ready. My wings are ready. I am so ready to take flight. And then I got home and it was a little jarring. And I know that can happen. I talked to my retreat participants about that before they leave as well. So I thought that something could be stirred up, but I wasn't expecting the level of deep internal emotional inner work stirrings that happened as a result of everything. And I also feel that this deeper inner transformation that I've been going through has been supported by the solstice that we just experienced and the second full moon in Sagittarius, and just how these planetary energies have been preparing us to reevaluate and to take a look at. So it's kind of like shining the light of awareness on old parts of yourself or parts of your psyche that just no longer serve you, that need to be addressed. They need to be understood. They need to be loved. They need to be forgiven. They need to be integrated, and they need to be healed. And so what was coming up for me afterwards is I was kind of just, it slowly started building over a couple of weeks until it kind of reached its peak on Saturday. and this last Saturday. And what happened was I was feeling this sense of getting stuck in a lot of shoulds, or getting stuck in comparisons where, you know, I'm connected to this beautiful community and I'm seeing all the amazing things that people are doing out there, and the videos that they're posting and what they're creating and the books that they're writing or the books that they've already written. And I'm thinking to myself, Heather, you've been on this path now for 20 years, and you've been on a path that's been purposeful and passionate and beautiful. I've done so many amazing things to be of service. And these last 4 years, my focus has been to come back to the United States and really share the message that is burning inside of me, that I am longing to share. And so I came back, and I just felt this like heaviness that, you know, I should be further, that I should have already done this. So I started to observe my inner dialogue. I started to observe how I was talking about my day when I would come home, when I would see my amazing man that I am so blessed to live with, and I would tell him about my day or some of my best friends, and realize that I was speaking in a way that was really negative. You know, I was looking at what I had done, and I would say, oh, well, I did this thing, but I have these 3 other things that I didn't do. Or, oh, well, I really want to be doing this, or I really want to be creating this, or I really want to be bringing this to life, but I need to do this and this and this first. Whether that be my new website, having a branded website, you know, having my book written, having a group program. There are so many things that want to be manifest through me. There are so many things that I am being called to do, to bring to life, to be of service in an even greater way, so that I can help the people who are ready to awaken and are on this path and are feeling confused and lost and need guidance. And so I'm feeling, on one hand, super inspired, and I feel this call burning inside of me. And then I had all of these inner voices that were pulling me down, that were making things really heavy. It was like pushing that stone uphill really slowly. And I tell you what, I really feel like we're at a time in life, in our collective experience, in humanity, in the world today, where we don't have time to push things uphill slowly. So we have a responsibility. If you feel the call like I do, and I know so many of you do, I just want to invite you. We have got to stop looking out there and seeing what other people are doing and thinking that we should be further than we are. We have to let go of the comparisons. We have to let go of the shoulds. We have to let go of feeling like where we are today is not enough, because that's the only way that we're going to open those floodgates and allow that inspiration to flow through us, and to create the structure that is going to support us to bring our great work into this world. So if you've been feeling this, if you've been feeling this inner rumbling, this stirring up of old dark parts of yourself, love those parts of yourself. That little girl inside of me that's afraid that she's not enough, that's afraid that she's going to miss out somehow because someone else has already written that book, or someone else has already created that platform, or someone else is already using that name. And so I have to just come back to center and find myself again. I needed to do some serious journaling. I needed to speak to some of the women who are really close and dear to my heart. I needed to break down on Saturday and cry to my amazing man and have him just hold space for me where as I process these deep emotions. And as a result of allowing myself to go really deep into what I was feeling, and Sunday and Monday, I feel like I'm coming out the other side. And I took some time to just completely unplug, disconnect. I took some time to journal. And then I also reorganized, because another thing that I was feeling was super overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed with technology. I was overwhelmed with all the things that I think that I should already be doing, the practices that I already want to be having as just a regular thing that I do all the time. So I was feeling super overwhelmed, and that overwhelm was paralyzing me to get anything done. So I was becoming less productive instead of more productive in a time when I feel super inspired and want to bring this great work to the world. So if I can give you any words of wisdom, if I can share any of my experience with you that could help you, I just want to, first of all, let you know that you're not alone. And I feel like it's coming up for a lot of people right now, and it's coming up in many different ways. So maybe it has nothing to do with the work that you're being called to bring. Maybe it has to do with some of your closest relationships. Maybe it has to do with your home life. Maybe it has to do with your relationship to your body. Maybe it has to do with a lack of a relationship in your life, that you're yearning to find that partner of yours, that you're yearning to take your relationship to a new level. Whatever it is that you feel you're craving, that you feel is missing, that you feel, if and when you have that thing out there outside of you, that you're going to just feel this sense of inner fulfillment and peace and love and harmony. And I know we know that we have access to those feelings right now. And if you don't know that, then I need to take you back down to the real basic 101 course. But I believe most of you who would be still watching this video, we know that we have access to those feelings at any time. We do not need to wait to achieve anything externally to feel a certain way internally. The feelings that we have are created through the thoughts that we're thinking. So first get really clear on what it is that you're thinking and how those thoughts might be blocking your light. They might be creating more resistance. They might be standing in the way of you stepping up fully and starting to spread those wings and fly, or attract those relationships, or reorganize your existing relationships so that they serve you and serve the other person from a much higher place. So take some time to reflect, get clear on what's up for you, get clear on your inner dialogue and the thoughts that you're thinking around whatever it is that's up for you, so that you can take some time to really love on those parts of yourself that are afraid. Because we all know, again, I'm speaking to this community, we all know that if it doesn't feel like love, right? What is it? If it doesn't feel like love, it's coming from fear. So take the time to get clear on what those fears are, and hold space for yourself, and maybe ask someone else to hold space for you. Work with a coach, work with a mentor. If you have some friends that are close to you that can hold that space, call on them. Say, I'm processing this. It's deep. It's tough. It's reorganizing inside of me. I need someone to hold space for me. And allow yourself to be witnessed. And then take some time to get the overwhelm out of here and onto paper. So I was gifted from one of my soul sisters and one of my best friends, Renessa, an incredible journal, and it came at the perfect time. She gave it to me Monday morning, and I spent Monday getting clear on those projects that I'm being called to bring to life and put my energy and time and investment and love into. And I got really clear on when I wanted to do those things and what those things were and why I want to do them. And I feel so inspired. I feel so much more clear. I feel so much more focused. I feel so much more, it's like the floodgates opened, and all of a sudden I can be in the space that I've been yearning to be in, because I went through the eye of the storm. You have to go through. So the only way out is through. You have to be willing to go through those dark emotions and go into the dark parts And from that place of depth, you can then bring those parts up to the light and shine the beautiful sun on them, the light of awareness on them. Right now, we're being supported by the summer months to shine the light of awareness on those parts of ourselves. So take some time to do that, reflect, and please share with me what's up for you. Please share with me how this time has been for you. I really want to know. I want to know if this video has served you. I would love to hear from you. I would love to support you in any way that I can. And if you feel like you need some support with meditation, I do offer a free guided meditation on my website. And that guided meditations you can access by going to heatherblankenship.com, and my last name is spelled BLANKINSHIP.com, heatherblankenship.com. And you will see that there is a sign up to join the tribe. So if you want to join the tribe and know when I'm going to be doing Soul on Fire retreats, and know when I'm going to be launching all of these amazing things that Spirit is guiding me to bring to all of you, then please sign up for my newsletter. And when you sign up for my newsletter, you have access to a library of guided meditations. They're really beautiful, they're powerful, and there's a couple in there to release overwhelm. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, or if you just want to get quiet, if you want to tune into your higher self, if you want to take a sun bath, if you want to heal something going on in your physical body, there's a meditation in there for you. So I encourage you to do that. And please, please reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. Share this video with those who you think might resonate with it, might benefit from hearing it. And I look forward to connecting with you and seeing what happens when you go deep within and break through to the other side. So I'm here for you, and I wish you a graceful and easy journey. And just know that it's all happening for you. It's happening for your highest good. So just trust the process and surrender to it. Trust the process and surrender to it. Sending you all my love and support. Have a wonderful evening, day, wherever you are, whenever you watch this. Much love. Bye.